I got a friend joining me today. The bones. We're going to meditate on the root chakra. So, I'll get to that in a second. Maybe I should do it now. And then we'll get settled. So, the root chakra is actually down at the coccyx, the very base of the spine. It's sad if you believe in those things, but the spine is like, has a lot of our energy centers. So that's what they say the chakras. But I love to think about the different chakras because I feel like even if you don't believe in that system, they kind of teach us. It's almost like Bloom's taxonomy, what kids need in order to be, you know, like the levels that they need before they can actually really think. They have to feel safe. We all know these things. They have to be fed well. They have to feel loved, you know, all these things. And kind of that's really, if you break down the chakras, that's kind of really what it's all about. So the root chakra is so important because it's the basic like foundation and everything builds from it. So if you feel like insecure or aggressive, excessive anger, restless, if you feel like you have a tendency to hold on to pains and aches and it kind of transforms in your body, this all can be an imbalance of your root chakra, because really when that chakra is being balanced or is in harmony with yourself, then you feel grounded, you feel stable, you feel strong, and you feel like you can progress. And when we don't feel safe, so really it's all about safety and security. And this one is one of my favorites because with my love of trauma-informed education, I feel like trauma-informed is so connected with this idea. They don't feel safe, they don't feel grounded, they feel like everything is chaotic. Mm-hmm. So helping them find ways to have choices and to helping people find ways to feel that they are enough, feel that they are safe, they are secure, which can be really hard, especially if you're a kid and you have no control over your environment, right? But with adults, especially, you are so powerful, you have choices now. So let's not make choices that continue to throw us back into insecurity and instability. So that's why it's really important. Okay, so anyway, it's said to, that energy center is supposed to like be grounded, connect us back to the earth. And if you've done any research on like forest bathing and being out in nature, that all helps alleviate stress and tension. We anchor ourselves in the environment with this chakra. We increase our physical activity a lot of times if we're balanced, because we know that we need that as part of how we stay healthy. We take care of immediate needs. So if you feel like you need something in the moment, then you take care of it. And you get an unbalance if you're not taking care of it. So when you're hungry, eat, but don't necessarily eat just because you're sad. Okay, I have that problem, I will admit. Okay. So these are kind of the things that when we're going to be thinking about. So when we start, I'll do it like I always do when we start. We're really going to try to lengthen our spine and see if you can kind of almost imagine, it's really here, but when you're thinking about the front, it kind of ends up right here where they show it. Think about that coccyx, that tiny tailbone reaching down into the earth to help you center, to help you feel grounded with a long spine. Some affirmations that are great when you're meditating on this chakra, because the whole point is to feel strong, to feel safe, to feel stable wherever you are. That's really the meditation. So even if you don't believe in chakra, we always want to be feeling safe and feeling secure. Because if we're not feeling grounded and safe and secure, then we can't go higher and reach for our goals. It's like if a tree doesn't have good roots, how can its branches grow out? It's not. It's going to tumble over and fall and going to be dead. So this is really important. Affirmations can be things like I am enough, or I am strong, I am secure. It can be anything like that. You can go through a whole bunch. You can just think about in your brain what helps you feel grounded. Like, what are the things, and let them pass by. It's okay if they pass by. What are the things that you do that help you feel stable, help you feel not chaotic, basically is what we're trying to go for. I know I've done a lot of talking. Okay. Sorry. So later I have to do a video, and it is a theme for my 300-hour advanced yoga training. And so my theme today is doing yoga that supports the chakras. So that's why I figured I would tie my meditation into it too, since I've been like, it's like kind of like a lesson plan for me. All right, are you ready?
Yep.
Not too much. Here we go. First we'll listen, then we'll start to breathe. Let's take some deep cleansing breaths. As you inhale, notice the positivity in your space. As you exhale, think about directing that breath right down to the root chakra in the bottom of the tailbone, the coccyx. Inhaling and exhaling. Let's do about 3 more deep breaths. See if you can imagine the breath flowing up and then back down through the spine and settling, and then down into the earth to help stabilize you. Inhale. And exhale. Let's bring our attention to where we're feeling grounded in our space right now. So maybe you're feeling your sits bones. Maybe you're feeling the tops of your inner thighs. What body parts are touching the surface that you're sitting on to help you ground? Maybe noticing any sensations in those parts, how heavy they can feel. Let's let our body rest and settle and be heavy in those parts. It is there to support us right now. And as you go through the next few minutes, just let each breath be about your ability to be safe, your ability to be secure, your ability to stabilize and find something grounding even in the middle of chaos. And the next time you hear a chime, you'll know this meditation is over. When you're ready, slowly bring some awareness back into your space. Maybe making some fists, tightening your arm muscles, and then relaxing and releasing. Or maybe squeezing your abs, tucking your hips under, rolling your shoulders forward like a mad cat. And then exhaling, pushing your chest forward, tailbone back. Oh, cow pose, that feels good. Seated cat-cow. Oh, maybe some neck movement side to side. Whatever feels good. Take the opportunity to stretch just a little bit after sitting there. Gotta have that balance of movement and calm. When you're ready, I want to thank you ladies so much for joining me today.